This conference will
Okay.
now be recorded.
All right. So that is taken care of. So we were discussing about for loops, right? So let's see some more examples. I'm just gonna take something like different this time. So mango, just to keep it more realistic, banana, and kiwi. Very few people eat it. So now, if I wanted to see, or rather print, banana, what can I do? Or at least see if it exists in banana or not. Sorry, in fruits or not. Anybody can take a stand? Okay, let me first try something else so that you guys understand it, what I'm asking. So for, let's say, fruit in fruits, all right, print fruit. What is it going to do? It's going to print all of them one by one, right? See, mango, banana, kiwi. Now I'm saying that basically what exactly is happening here. So it's going to, like we discussed yesterday, it's going through every iteration and every element by element, and it's checking for each element, and we're just printing it, right? We're not doing anything else. Now let's see if we can combine some if conditions here. So we can, so remember the syntax was lines of code. It can be anything. So we can also do something like, if conditions here, while loops also, loops within loops also, but all those are very risky. So you have to have some knowledge at least before we go there. But let's see a simple if condition. So now I want to check if banana exists or not, right? Well, you know it does, but let's do it programmatically. So what are you going to do? There's no, that's a C thing. So I'm going to say if fruit equal to banana, okay, and I missed the colon, print, it exists. That's all, nothing much. So what do you think is going to happen here? Will it still print mango, banana, and kiwi, or will it just print it exists, or will it print an error? I mean, will it give an error?
It will print this, it exists only.
Okay, perfect. See?
They exist
So
on banana.
exactly. So it prints it exists. So because we know banana is already a part of fruits, and all we are doing is we are iterating through element by element, and then we are also combining it with the if statement that if my fruit is banana, only then print it exists. So even though it's going through mango and kiwi also, it's basically doing nothing. So what does this mean? That for loop ran 3 times, but the if condition was true only one time when this was met. That's why the print statement was only run once, because this print statement is a part of this if, and this if is a part of this for loop, right? So what happens now? Do you think it will print it exists, or will it print it exists 3 times, or what will happen?
Yeah, three
Should,
time it should print.
okay, I think it should be an error, but let's see. It is. So Python is smart that because you gave this colon, right? So it is expecting you to provide some statement for it. And as we know, the tab is, or the for space of indentation. That's why the error clearly says indentation error, and it even tells you where it is. So it basically tells me that your indentation is not right, and this should be done this way. So now let's see. But everybody understood this, right? It's simple and clear. So that's how you combine for loop and if conditions within it. You can do anything with here. It's really up to you or up to your problem statement. So now let's see. So everybody understood, right? Is there anybody who did not understand that? So I'll repeat it one more time. Okay, perfect. So let's see the break statement, what it does basically. Let's use the same example. Let's bring a little bit of twist. Um, Actually, let's do it this way. Print fruit. Yeah. So can anybody, let's do fruit. Yeah, let's put this in comment. 1 second. Yeah. So can anybody tell me what would be the output now? If you know the break statement, then probably, but if you don't know, so let me explain it first. What does break statement do? Whenever this condition is going to be true, right? Break simply means, just by the name, don't do anything, break it and get out. So break the loop and get out. It's as simple as that.
Then it will be
So
print as a fruit.
it will print fruit. Okay. That is my mistake, but your answer is right. What will it do now? What will be the output?
Mango.
Okay, one answer is mango. Anything else? Somebody thinks it will be mango and kiwi both. So that is the right answer. Let's see. There you go, mango. So what happened? So first iteration starts from mango, right? What happens then? So right now my fruit is pointing to mango, correct? So if fruit is equal to banana, it is not, right? So this will not be executed for mango because this condition itself is false and there is no else here. So simply this is done. I mean, it is not even executed. So what happens? It goes to the next statement. Now remember, this print is not a part of if statement. That's why I purposely put it here. But what it becomes, just like if is a part of for statement, print is a part of this for statement now. That's why you got printed mango. Now what happens? Fruit starts pointing to mango. So again, fruit is pointing to mango. You'll come back here. If fruit is equal to banana, yes, this time it is. What are we saying? Break. So break means come out of the for loop. And there is nothing after the for loop, right? So that's why it is just coming out of the for loop and kiwi is not printing because it is not going there. So let me show it like this way also. See, just mango and then it came out of the loop because this statement got executed. So let's say if I change this to kiwi, do you think the output would change? Anyone?
No,
So you're saying still it
Yes,
will be mango?
it will be mango only.
it will be mango and banana both, I guess.
Exactly. So
I
Shira, why
think
do you think it will be mango only? See, apply the same logic.
that mango.
No. Apply the same logic.
I
So
couldn't say
fruit and
anything.
fruits. Oh, you did not? Okay, sorry. So mango is the first time, right? When you're iterating. Now this comes to this. Is it true? No, right? So it will print mango because it is pointing to mango. Now what will happen? It will go back again. Fruit will now point to banana. So again, it will check this. Is it true? No, right? So this won't be executed. So it will go to print of fruit. So that's why you will get mango and banana both. Then what happens? Comes back here. You get kiwi this time. And this time this gets executed. So you're basically breaking up without printing kiwi. Because when you break it, you're coming out of the for loop directly. So it will be mango, banana, and come out of the loop. See? Mango, banana, come out of the loop. So you were able to understand it? Anybody has any question? No, right? Okay. So it's a simple concept. Break, all it means is just break the loop right there and you're done with it. So you have to be very careful when you're using break because you want to make sure what your output should be. So if you wanted both mango and banana, right? So that's how you have to play with it. Now, so that was a break statement. Let's look at continue statement. This is also good and it has its own use case. So now my role is reversed, or my problem statement is reversed. What I'm saying is same concept, same list. I don't want banana to be printed, but rest of the stuff to be printed. How can you do that? Let me first put this in comment and let's go ahead and so now I'm saying what is my problem statement? I don't want banana to be printed, but I want mango and kiwi both to be printed. See, so far we were only able to print either just mango or banana or all three, but we are not able to print just mango and kiwi, right? So now I want to print that. So break won't help us. What you will do is simple change. You check if you're at banana and you do continue. That's it. Let's see. See, now I'm getting mango, kiwi, and come out of the loop. And we don't even need this for this one. So did you guys understand what is the point of continue? By this example, what it is doing is whenever you match this, if fruit is equal to banana, don't do anything. Just simply continue the for loop. So what is happening when the first time the fruit is, let me put this here again. Or let me keep this. Yeah. So what is happening is when you start, right? When you start here, fruit is pointing to mango. Now you check this, it is false. So don't go here. Just simply print fruit. So that's how you're getting this mango. Now, when you come back here, now fruit is pointing toward banana. So now it checks if fruit is equal to banana. Yes, that is the correct statement. All I'm saying is continue. Don't do anything basically. Continue means just continue with your loop. So with continue means what? You go back here and you continue the fruit to point to kiwi now. So now when when the fruit is pointing to kiwi, it comes back here. It is false, so it won't go here, but rather it will go here, and that's how you get kiwi. So you skip banana because you gave continue. So continue is sometimes very helpful when you're not sure about the exact conditions and stuff like that, like what you want to excuse me, what exactly you want to do, and sometimes even a problem statement would want you to use it. But again, break, continue, they're very helpful, but you have to use very smartly depending on the problem statement. Like this, if you didn't want banana to be printed, you would use continue, but if you wanted banana to be printed, then you would use break. All right, any confusions, any questions in break and continue? I guess not. If you have any thing, let me know. So let's see one more simple thing, and then I'll tell you for within for. So there's something new in Python, which is called pass statement. At least it's not there in C++ and C. I don't know about Java. So what the pass statement does is it is basically it is doing nothing. All it's saying is just pass to the next line. That's it. So remember, continues means continue with the loop. Break means break the loop, but pass means continue to the next line. It doesn't matter whether you're in, that could be the end of the loop, so then you'll continue with the loop. It could be some print statement, so it will just do that. Now you'll ask me, Ankit, what is the point of pass statement? Because really the interpreter is anyways going to go to the next statement, right? So why do we write pass, or why do we use pass statement? So there are multiple use cases. One, when you're developing code, right? And let's say you're writing a big if else and for loop, within for loop, you're writing if else and stuff. So there are times when you do not know right at the hand what you want to write if that particular condition matches. Then you can do pass, because you still have to go to the else conditions. You already know what is going to be there, my elif and else if conditions, but you don't know the first condition, for example, or even the second condition, what you should do in that situation if it is true. So then you just say pass. Pass means I'll probably come back and see what I can do. Sometimes it is also used, another use case is sometimes it's also used to avoid errors. So let's say you're writing a code and you know that maybe in one of the conditions it might error out, but you hardly expect that condition to happen. So in that case, what you'll do is you can actually catch it also with the exceptions, but that's a separate topic. But what you can do is you can put a pass statement that if that happens, it really doesn't bother my application. Let it be. It's just a small thing, so we can live with it. So then you use pass in it. Simple as that. So let's see a quick example.
Ankit,
Yeah.
Ankit,
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
is it continue and pass both are similar to same?
No. So continue means, so let me actually use the same example, otherwise you will get confused. But good question. Hold on. So this you remember, right? What was the, let me rerun it. So here it is showing mango and kiwi. Because what you do is if you get banana, you just continue, correct? And what does continue mean? You don't do this, but you actually go back to this. Now let me go ahead and use the same example and change it to pass. Let's see what happens. Then you'll understand what I'm saying. See the difference? Earlier banana was not getting printed. Now it is getting printed. So continue is different than pass. What really happened? So in this case, when you do continue, right, this statement did not get executed when the fruit was equal to banana. Why? Because continue means continue with the loop, not continue to the next statement. That is the main difference. But pass means simply continue with the next statement, and then whatever it could be. So if I remove this, then it will go back and continue with the for loop. But I'm saying I will have a statement next to it. So what it means is when your fruit is pointing to mango, it'll come here. This is getting false. So now pass is not getting executed. It is directly going to print fruit. That's how you get fruit. Then the next one is banana. So when it comes to this, it matches this and it goes inside this. But all I'm saying is pass. That means just go to the next line. It's a simple, same concept like when you're driving, right? They say you give pass to somebody behind you. So what do you mean by that? You're simply saying that please go ahead. I'm giving you the way, right? Go to the next lane or go ahead of me. That is what a pass means in simple driving terms. So it's the same thing. Simply don't do anything. I'm just giving you the pass. Go to the next line. Continue means continue with the next iteration. It doesn't mean continue to the next line. That is the most important difference. So that's why you see banana getting printed here, but not getting printed in the continue case.
But
Okay, got it.
if the 42 line shows as a continue, it again goes back to 40th line. But how come that the print is working? 43 lines also printing the statement, right?
It is not. Where did it print banana? See, it did not. So it did not go to 43 line. Did I get your question right? Go
Yes.
ahead.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Okay. Because the reason was in this case, when you matched banana, right? That is the only time you come here. But for mango and kiwi, you don't even match this condition. So by default, you're going to go to this line. That's how mango and kiwi got printed. And when a match has happened, what am I saying? Just continue means continue to the next thing in the loop, which is kiwi.
Got it.
That's how both of them are printed. Okay, good. Everybody is clear with these three things. Sometimes they ask in interviews.
I think Ankit, I can.
Go ahead, Ravi.
Yeah. So the main difference is continue and pass is that whenever the loop comes till continue, it will again do a netation of our loop. It will not print that. In the past, it will print the print statement. That's it.
No, so that is correct only for this example. But I was giving you that example to show, but that is not a right way of putting it. The right way is continue means continue with the for loop. It's not I'm saying that don't print. What if the print statement was not there? Then what will you do, right? So what I'm saying is continue means don't do anything after that.
Yeah.
Just go back to the loop and do the thing in the next in the loop. But pass means whatever is outside, do that. Whatever is the next line. That is the main difference. So, okay, I can actually tell you one more way, then it will be perfectly clear. Let me first put this into block. I know BAS is new, right? So that's why even when I was reading, I was like, what is the point of it? I kept telling myself, what is the use of it? So sometimes you will find a use of it, but let's see first this example. Maybe I might be able to clear it.
Can you please change the
Change the what? Sorry?
Yeah, can you change that fruit in fruits actually? That is, we can take some other way.
Yeah, I'll take X.
For fruit in fruits.
Let's just take X. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So this is anything, right? You can even do Ankit, like I said yesterday, or Raja or Ravi, whatever you want. But anyways, let's take X. So now this is another example. What I'm saying is, you know what, let me first run it. I think you might understand yourself. See, did this not, did this line execute? Even though it is the part of this block, right? It is not a part of for loop. This is a part of for loop, but this is not a part of for loop. This is a part of this if X. And for banana, it should have said I am banana or I am continue. Let me put it as I am banana, but it did not. We only still see mango and kiwi. The reason is if when the X equal to banana becomes true, I'm saying continue. So it won't even go to this line. It will directly jump back here. Let me use my marker for a second. So when if x equal to banana happened, my next line is continue means directly go here. It doesn't care whatever is outside or whatever is here. It does not care about it. And when fruit is equal to kiwi, it doesn't come to this if block at all. So that's why I am banana will actually never be printed in this case because you have a continue before it. Now look at this one. Let me first change this. So you got this one, right? Now let me put both of them so that you remember. So let's do x1. So now what do you think will happen? I think it will print I am banana also. See, it is printing. So this mango and kiwi is coming from here. Let me put a separator, otherwise you will not understand. Let me rerun it, guys. So now see the clear difference. Here I am saying continue. I'm never printing banana. Banana will never be printed in this example because it is preceding the continue statement. And anything after the continue statement in the same block is never executed because it goes back to fruits. But if you look here, I'm saying pass. Pass means literally this line has no meaning at all. Even if you remove it, will be the same output. So you're saying whether it is true or not, whenever it is true, you print an extra line. So when the banana is there, you're printing an extra line, I am banana. So with pass, it goes to the statement and then your normal for loops happen. Simple. And normal for loop is what? Print x1. That's how you're getting this banana. And then you go back to the for loop and you move to kiwi. And when you become kiwi, none of this is executed, but this is executed. So you get kiwi. Does it make sense now? You understand the difference between pass and continue?
Yeah. So can we use like both pass and then continue in same loop?
Yeah, why not? However you want to use it. You can use all three in the same for loop and if statements. You have to carefully draft your if statements around it. So these are mostly used for breaking the loop. Now you might ask, when we are breaking the loop, loop means for loop. Why do you want to use if statements? Because it makes more sense for programmatically. When do you want to break it, right? There has to be a condition. Otherwise, if you just if you simply say continue or break, it doesn't make any sense, right? It will not work at all. So that's why you will see most of the times. I don't think so you will see any other time, but most of the times is what I'm going to say. You will see them in a if condition. So depending on your requirement or your problem statement, you have to be very careful which one you want to use. You want to use break, you want to use continue, or you want to use pass.
But pass seems like more at the placeholder. So we can we have a combination of pass, continue,
Exactly.
pass, break?
Yeah, why not? But what is so once again, I just wanted to show. So if you remove that pass, like you said perfectly, it is a placeholder. You're still getting the exact same output, right? The output hasn't changed. That is the reason because pass has no use. But let's say if I didn't hack this, then will this work? No, right? We saw that
Exactly.
already. It will give an error. See? So now let's say that's what I was saying, right? In the beginning, I don't know what I want to do with if x is equal to banana. I'll come back to it and think later about it. So that is one use case right there. But you want to go ahead and write something like else or elif x1 equal to kiwi. So you want to do something for this guy. Print. I'm just making this up, guys. Your real problem statement would be very different. So now I'm saying if it's kiwi, I'm great. I want to print that. But let's say if and I don't know what I want to do with banana as of this moment. So if I do it like this, it will error out, right? It won't even come here. We saw this error already. But I want to come back to it later and probably put something here later. Then this will work. I messed up some. What have I messed up? Oh, this is another thing. You cannot have print between if and elif in a for loop or between if and elif. So this will have to go. 1 second. That was for a different example that I was explaining you. This should work now. Come on. Yeah, see? So even though I don't know what I want to do with banana. And this statement was actually true, right? At one point, it will be true, but I'm still printing kiwi and I'm saying I'm great, whatever I want to print. So specifically for kiwi.
So Ankit, my question is like I don't know what I want to do with banana, but I want to continue definitely for that banana. But before that, I want to do something which I don't know right now.
So
You got my
then
question?
you're saying this basically.
Oh, so there we cannot put continue. This one.
You can. Let's see what happens. See? Do you see a difference? Not here. Reason being, there was nothing after this pass statement. If there was something after the pass statement, then that would have executed in only pass. But with pass and continue, what actually you're doing is you're asking it to continue with fruits, and that's what is anyways happening. So in this example, they're more or like working the same way. Like that's why I said you have to be very careful where we want to use what. I have never seen a pass and continue together because there's no point, right? I mean, if you want to continue anyways, why do you want to use pass? So pass has very limited usage. Like I was telling you, if you're unsure what you want to do, right? So it'll be the same thing even now, whatever we got. So it is automatically going to continue the statement. See, there is no difference at all. Is it clear now? I
Yeah.
missed who was the question. Ashish, okay. Perfect. So now let's see. I think I don't have a lot of people, but let's go ahead, guys. I don't have that much of time, so let me go ahead and finish the for loop within a for loop. So we have seen
Ankit,
nested. Yeah, Shyam. Tell me.
one of my friend Praveen has been joined in the group.
You're saying your friend joined in the group? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Praveen.
You mean in the WhatsApp or here?
Yeah, here.
Oh, I don't see a Praveen here. Is it P Santosh?
Good evening.
Oh, okay, Praveen. Yeah, now I see. Hey, Praveen, how are you? Thanks
I'm
for
fine, sir.
joining. Oh, don't call me sir. Please call me Ankit. I haven't done
Okay.
anything that you call me sir.
Okay.
So, do you have any experience before, Praveen, or is this your brand new class for programming?
No,
Do
no,
you have
no,
any
sir. I
no
don't have any
experience at all?
experience in this one, sir.
Okay. Then you might be a little lost, Praveen, because we are almost at what third week now, and we have done some basic stuff. So, Sriram, can you send him the YouTube channel link so that he can go through the videos?
Yeah, sure. I will definitely what I have. I will share with to him.
No, the YouTube channel is on the description only in the WhatsApp group, so you can send him that. That has everything now, so you don't have to send him the links.
Sure. I send a link.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will send a YouTube channel also.
yeah. So Praveen, I know you might not understand a lot of it, but it's okay. You can just hang around and try to see what we're talking about. But if you have any questions, ask Sriram. He's your friend. He's the best guy to ask questions. He's been almost on all classes, so he'll help you.
Okay, sir.
If he doesn't help, then put it in the WhatsApp group. Somebody will help.
Okay.
And thank you, Sriram, for getting a friend here. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Sure. So now let's talk about nested for loops. All right. So what do we mean by nested for? We have seen list within a list. We have seen tuple within a tuple, dictionary within a dictionary. All those are nested examples. So all I mean is, or how can I iterate? So let me first actually give an example. Otherwise, you guys will think, what is he doing? Give me some example of list, guys. I'm bored of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use colors. Color equal to red. What happened? Red, orange, yellow. Let's keep it simple. Now I want what else can be a second list? Let's keep the same fruits. It's already there, right? So fruits gone. So what is a fruit that is red color? Let's say cherry. Orange is actually orange only. Let's just for the namesake, let me go ahead. It's orange 1 so that you guys don't get confused, and yellow is mango. Okay. So now I have two lists like this, colors and fruits, two different lists. Now I want to write a for loop so that, I mean, how to explain this? Basically, we want to go through both the lists at the same time. So that one way is you can write two different for loops, right? One going through this and one going through this. That is two separate for loops, and you can print those or whatever. But basically what I'm looking to get is my output should look like this. Red matches cherry. Actually, apple could have been also the thing. And then orange matches orange 1. Actually, orange 1 is not going to help. Any other fruit that is of orange color? Peach, let's say. It is somewhat orange. Okay, and then yellow and mango. So I want my final output as this. How can we do that? So first thing is very clear. I have to go through this for loop completely, and then I have to go through this for loop also completely, right? Because I see red, orange, and yellow here, and I see cherry and peach in here. Now the point is, we cannot go one by one, right? Because then we'll get only red, orange, yellow, and then followed by cherry, peach, and mango. Now there's this different logic that I have to put somehow, where I have to combine these two elements, right? That's what I'm looking to get out of from the output. And there will be more combinations also. It's not like just this only. We can also have red, mango, and all those combinations basically. We'll see when we run the output. But how are we going to do it? So I'm going to say for X in colors, that is my outside for loop. And I'm also putting another for loop within it. So just follow along, guys. If you don't understand for a minute, it's okay. Until we run and we see. Now I want to simply do print X comma Y. And that should do right, X comma Y. Yeah. Let's see what we get the output. Sorry?
Fruits 1.
Oh yeah, fruits 1. Sorry. Good catch. Thank you. That means you're paying attention. So what are we getting? This is what we wanted, right? Red cherry, orange peach, and yellow mango. Yeah, but you see, we're getting a bunch of other stuff also. So we'll come to it. We can also get it only this, but like I was saying, it will print all the combinations. So how is it working now? Simple enough, guys. Follow along this drawing again. Okay. So let's say red, orange, and yellow. And then it's gonna put red, orange, and yellow. And then this is what 0, 1, and 2. And then this is my second list. What is the list second here? It has cherry, peach, and mango. Same thing, 0, 1, and 2. So Praveen, you might not understand what are we doing here, but this is a list concept and we've already done it before. So just try to understand. If you don't understand, it's fine. Don't think that you're not able to understand. It's basically because of lists and other stuff that you have to first understand in order to grasp this concept. Okay?
Okay.
So now see, yeah. So my first X is pointing to where? You guys have to help me now. Here, correct? This is my
Yes, sir.
X, my for loop. But what happens immediately after that? See, very closely pay attention. These both are a part of this for loop, right? So now immediately my Y is pointing where? Fruits 1. This is my fruits 1, right? So Y is pointing here, correct? This is my colors. This is my fruits. And what am I saying? Print X comma Y. So what is my X value here? Red, right? And what is my Y value here? C, that is cherry. That's how you get this line, red cherry.
Cherry.
Yeah, that is simple, right? It's
Red
easy.
cherry.
Yeah, red cherry. That's what I'm saying.
Comma Y. Yes, sir.
No. Comma is because you're printing two variables. It's not printing the comma.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's just for two different variables. I'll come back to that. Just mind, I'll explain you what that is. Now what happens? So this statement is done. It is a part of this for loop, right? Correct?
Yeah.
So now it will go back here. what will happen? Y will move to this guy, correct? But will my X move? No, because we haven't finished this for loop yet. And remember, this for loop is a part of this for loop, the outer for loop. So now my X is still pointing here, but my Y has started pointing to the next location. That is nothing but peach. Now what I'm saying, print X comma Y. My X is still red and my Y is at peach. So what do we get? Red peach. That's how you get red
Red
peach, right? Now what will happen? Has this finished? No, right? We still have one more to go, mango. So it will come back here and now my Y will point to mango, M, right?
mango.
But my X is still red.
Yes.
So now what will happen? Red, red and mango. That's how you get this. Now pay even more close attention. Now it comes to here. So what will happen? Now my Y will start pointing here. There is nothing. That means I am done. Now when you're done, what happens? You're still not done with the X, correct? So the X will move to, now X will move to the next location, which is my orange. And when that happens, what is the
Orange.
statements within? Again, the Y will start from here because we are reinitializing. So that's how the next one is orange cherry. Now again, Y has to finish first. So Y will again move to this peach. So what will be my output? X is still at orange. Orange and peach, right? We are at P. Then again, Y would move to mango. So it will be orange and mango. Now what will happen? Again, Y is finished. So it will go back to X. Sorry, it's getting too dirty. Let me use spotlight. So again, this will go back to X in colors. And where is my X going to be now? Now my X will point to yellow,
2.
right? Yeah, 2 is yellow. This is nothing but yellow, right? So now again, it will enter this loop. And when you enter this loop, you're again initializing Y to start from here, which is nothing but cherry. So your first thing would be yellow and cherry. Now again, Y would move to this. So it will be yellow peach. Then it will be yellow mango. Now once yellow mango happens, first goes here, it is nothing. And then it again comes back here. And then now X points to the next thing, which is nothing. That's how you break both the loops and you're out of it. Did you guys understand this? I know it's a little complicated. Is there anybody who did not understand this?
You got it.
Other
Thank you.
Unless
Okay, that's good. So let's do one thing then. Let's have some. So, but the point what I wanted to make was, before I go to the assignments, that you guys have to be very careful how you want to use it. Remember, I actually wanted to print this, but what did I get? I got this. So whatever your print statements and the way you write the for loop, it really matters how the logic will change. So this itself is your first assignment. You have to only print this. How can you do it? There are multiple ways. One is we've already seen if statement and break statement and continue statement, right? So you can make use of that. That is a little bit of a lengthy way, but there is a shorter way also, which we'll talk maybe in the coming sessions. But give it a shot, try it out, and see what you get. So you got the first task, right? That basically you want to print only these, not all of these. So how are you going to change this or whatever you want to print in that? That is your first task. Let's put it as task number 4. Let's go with task 3 or task 1. What else can we do? We can do something like find the largest number in a given list. So what I'm saying is your list X equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple example. You have to tell me that 4 is the largest number in this whole list. So that is one. It's easily doable. You just have to use for loop and the if condition. Then let's do something like find the sum of numbers in a set. So let's say you had set 1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking for is sum or addition of all these numbers. Again, very simple. You can easily do it using a for loop. This doesn't even need any if condition. Okay. Now task 3. You have to find and count the number of vowels. What are the vowels, guys? A, E, I, O, U. Digits and special characters in an input string. This is going to be the most challenging one. Actually, you can leave this one. It's you just do these 3 tasks. So what I'm trying to say here is, let's say my sample string is. So first of all, I'm saying input string. What does it mean? That you have to get the input from the user. We have seen that the input function, right?
Right. We have to convert it.
Correct. So you have to ask the user what is the string you want to give. Now let's say the user gave a string like this. Ankit is, okay, forget about names. A boy went down south or something. I'm just making up, guys. At the rate, hash, all these characters, whatever it is, right? So I'm just trying to tell you what I'm looking for in the output. So now this is my sample string that I entered at the console. I want to tell me how many vowels are there. So that means, like, you clearly see A is here, O is here, E is here, again O is here, again O is here, right? So that's, and U is there. So that's how, so you basically will tell me number of vowels are 6 in this sentence. Second, you have to tell me if there are any digits. So in this one, there are no digits. So you can say 0. But let's say if there were some digits like this, this is what you're going to enter. So you have to tell me how many digits are there, count the number of digits. And then you have to tell me count the number of special characters. So there are 4 special characters. So your output would look like 3 outputs. 1, your number of vowels are this. 2, your number of digits are this. And 3, your number of special characters are this. I just want to count, nothing else. I don't want you to print it or anything like that. So in this, you will have to apply almost every concept that we have learned so far. Almost every concept except for dictionary. To start with a for loop, of course, you need a for loop to go through this whole big sample sentence, right? Whatever you're entering. And then you have to use integers, you have to use characters, and you have to see how we can do the counting. So of course, you will have to use a lot of if conditions because that's how you check if it's a vowel or not. So try this out. Give it a shot. Of course, when you write the code, try it with very simple sentences. You don't want to try this, but this will be my final one. And I want the final one to be tested like this. Is it clear? The tasks are clear to you guys? Does anybody have any questions? No questions, I guess. That's perfect. So the thing is, I'm going to say it again. If you guys will practice all these, it's good for you. You're going to grasp all the concepts that we've done so far. So try to find time and do it. And if you come and tell me in the next class, and even there's a weekend, so you can still work on it. But if you tell me on Monday, Ankit, I did not get time, that's fine by me. I mean, I'm not going to be running behind you, right? But all I can say is if you do these, you will understand the concept very well. And wherever you get stuck, go back and listen to the video or audio and try to see how you can put it here. All right, guys.
Ankit?
So yes, Shyam, tell me.
Yeah, means apart from dictionary, we can use anything and get the output, right?
Yeah, you don't need dictionary for this. Why do you need dictionary for this? Nothing, right? It's a simple string and you need a for loop. So I've already given you the way to do it, right? So you get the string using the input function. So then let's say I'm entering this. I could enter something else also. It should not matter, but I'm just saying this is a sample. Then you have to tell me how many vowels are there in the input string, how many special characters are there, how many digits are there. As simple as that. So there's no use of dictionary here. But there's a lot of if conditions. There's a lot. You have to use for loop, and you have to understand what is what. Okay, got it, Sriram?
Fine, fine.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, I think that's enough for today, and we'll see the for loop with dictionaries. I wanted to discuss that today, but we'll do it in the next class when we have more people. So we'll continue on Monday and try these out on the weekend. If you get stuck, put it in the group. Somebody would help you. If you're able to do it, don't put the solution in the groups. You can send it to me separately or wait till Monday's class, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.